or a named person because we're all God's people. But at the end of the day, they're able, with people like that entrusting you with their finances, that says a lot about them, right? So if I could bring Mr. Donald Quinine up front, he's going to give us a little bit more knowledge about what PHP is getting ready to do in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be here. One thing about me, I'm not here to sell a dream, or, to tell people, well, this is what you try to do, or try to get people to join or anything like that. I'm just in here to let you know what we're doing. If you see fit, that you will participate in what we're trying to do to help change the situation in our communities, in the inner cities. I'm from Compton, California, and I was raised between Compton and Los Angeles, South Central LA, both sides, growing up. And I've seen a lot, I've been through a lot. Whoever been broke before? Anybody ever been broke? Raise your hand if you've been broke. I'm talking real, not broke, but busted. You ever been busted before? Like, man, I remember when you were broke, whoever been broke had to act like they had some money. That's not going to be the hardest thing. When you're broke, but you got to fake the funk a little bit, right? They said fake it till you make it, right? So you broke, and when I was busted, I hated dating women that drunk because I couldn't afford that bill. I had a 2-drink limit on the girl I date. Because they drink anymore, I can't pay for it. And I just remember, man, all these times, Section 8 house to Section 8 house and moving and all this stuff. I used to think, man, can it ever happen for me? I wasn't really concerned about nobody else's dreams or what this person was doing or what this person wasn't doing. I was more like, man, if I ever had the opportunity to get myself out of this situation, I would jump on it in a heartbeat. At the time, it was looking slim because I didn't even have a plan. I didn't have a plan on what I was going to do. I didn't have a plan on anything. I didn't understand. I never wrote a business plan in my life. Before I joined financial services, my last year, I was 37 years old, security guard in a place called the Natural History Museum. And when you're a security guard, you got a lot of time to think because you sit in that guard shack all day long, and all the times you guys called us rent-a-cops and flashlight cops, and they don't even give you a gun. I was like, man, I was a supervisor, so what I would do, and our supervisor shirts looked like firefighter shirts, the ones that we wore. And I used to try to hurry up and put my shirt that looked like a firefighter on top of my security shirt. And one time a guy came and said, well, that was just a man for no reason. He was like, are you a security guard? I said, no, I'm the supervisor. They the security guard, right? Like I'm not a security guard, and I'm gonna get paid like $1 more than them, right? Yeah. So I was like, man, so just living the life, got hurt in basketball, ended that career for me, and just, living a life of poverty, trying to figure out. I was so afraid. I didn't want to die broke. I know it may sound crazy, but I was like, man, I'm 37 years old. I don't have nothing. I don't want to die like this. If there's another opportunity that's going to occur for me. And I remember when I came to a meeting like this, I was coming straight from work. One of my friends kept trying to get me involved in financial services. And we was real close. I watched him and his wife be very successful in financial services, but I didn't join at that time because I didn't believe in myself. Like, I helped him move everything in the office and did all this. He convinced me to go to a meeting. I did it at the time. I came aboard just to shut him up. Only had one pair of black Dockers, a white collar shirt, and I used to have to wear it to every meeting, and I was embarrassed because I was wearing that same shirt and he gave me a few different ties to switch up, and I used to wring the collar out with dishwashing liquid, hang it up, the next morning, put it back on, and I was gone again, right? And I never forget, like my second month, I heard somebody, you know, you have all these rooms right here, we had office space, and they said, you know what? That guy ain't gonna amount to nothing. Look how he dressed. He wear the same thing every single week. Right then, I thought about quitting. You know, you hear people talking about you, your emotions and all that get involved, and I'm street smart, so man, I tear this dude up, talking to me like that, right? But I was just, I let my mentor came and got me, and I said, man, I'm embarrassed. You know, maybe I need to come back. This ain't for me. I'm wearing the same shirt all the time. People laughing at me, people talking about me. I don't think I could do this, man. I may quit. It's like, Don, one day, all them people that's talking about you is going to be coming to you. Just stick it out. I stuck with it, and in 6 months, I wound up making $250,000 in my first 6 months in financial services. And by the grace of God, after that happened, it seemed like everything just took off for me. I mean, to go from having nothing to 82,000 in your bank account, I mean, that was a big jump. And then from then, financial service has been such a blessing to me over the years, and it changed my life. I came on board with PHP in 2016. I used to be with a company called Transamerica. But there was no room for ownership there. Because I found out after being in financial service a few years that you want to have an opportunity to become an equity owner. But the problem is, if a company already went public, can you do it? No, because they already what? Went public. So you always want to be with a company before they go public, not what? After. So you'll have a chance to be fully what? Vested with the company. And since I've been with PHP, it's been a big blessing. I became a co-owner. We have a co-owner team. Give yourself a hand on our team out here. The co-owner team of the company in 2017 became a co-owner of the fastest rising financial marketing organization in the world. But I'm one of the persons that I'm not easily impressed or easily fooled. I did not get involved in nothing that didn't make sense to me. You know, people told me about all this kind of stuff, and somebody even tried to get me in something called Kirby Vacuum. Have y'all heard of that? Some vacuum thing that they, you know, vacuum costs like $2,000, and they were showing how I can do walls, and I mean, do all kind of stuff, right? And I'm like, man, I live in Compton. I'm not gonna pay no $2,000 for no vacuum. They got dirt devils down the street for $40, right? So if it don't make sense, I just couldn't do it. Don't make dollars, right? And then, not knocking anything, but I'm saying it just didn't work for me. And then they told me about Herbalife. You heard of it? Herbalife, well, you know, you can get, and here's the thing, it's like, Don, you pay $1,000, you can become a supervisor, and you're gonna be able to sell all these protein shakes and all this stuff, right? So I was broken. Like, first of all, I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna come up with $1,000 from. So I give it 4 of my boys and say, man, we pay $250 each. They told me we could join Herbalife. We come up with $1,000. We're gonna make $4,000 in a month selling these products. I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. Convinced my friends to do it with me. I had a garage full of protein. I'm talking amino acids, all kind of stuff, right? We couldn't get none of it off, right? We had all this stuff. I'm like, oh, man. And I was like, man, is there something out there that's going to work? Last thing, I told you I was a security guard, right? So I had an 87 Blazer that refused to die. I mean, that thing would run till the wheels fall off. And I rode it till the wheels fall off. And I went to this last meeting. It's like going from here to Dayton. What's that, like an hour and 15 minutes, right? I drive all the way to the doggone meeting. I'm getting there. It say earned up to $1,500 a week. Have anybody ever seen that? I'm thinking like, man, whatever it is, I'm going to do it. I need the money. I'm gonna do it. I get there. I'm in a presentation like this, and everybody getting all excited, and they pull these knives out. Like, knives! I'm like, what kind of presentation is this? And they're trying to show me what the knives can do to tomatoes and all that stuff. I'm sitting there like, what the heck did y'all have me coming to, man? That's like Cutco. I'm like, man, I live in Compton. These ain't no knives. I can show you some knives. There's nobody in Compton gonna pay no $400 for that. And I was so upset I left. I'm like, who gonna give me my gas money to get back? And then I had to do some thinking, because I knew that I want to be an entrepreneur. I already knew that 86% of millionaires are self-what? Made. But I was just trying to figure out what is the right field for me, because it had to make sense. So I thought it out. I said, I'm looking for a company with the complete what? Package, right? And what I found out that 60 to 70% of America have student loan debt. Raise your hand if you know somebody with student loan debt. Look at it. Everybody do, right? Why is that? Why do you know people with student loan debt? Because people, when you get out of high school, what do we talk? Go to what? College. And get a what? Degree. In the field that you went to what? College for. But they didn't tell us that 83% of people that go to college is not working in the field that they went to what? College for. Therefore, you're not guaranteed the job, but you're stuck with the what? Debt. Right? So we have a student loan forgiveness program through Nationwide Student Loan where you can have up to 70% of those student loans what? Forgiven. So I said, wait a minute. That's something that I can help people what? With. Right? So, and help them get out of debt. Then, another problem is that with real estate, and a lot of people do and get involved with us as well, because we have something called Mediator Law Group, and they help people with what? Credit debt. Right? Credit cards, unsecured debt like hospital bills, repossession on cars, and it's good for real estate agents because now, when you're trying to sell somebody a house, what you have to get up? Their what? Credit score. So now you can sell them enroll them to the credit program, get paid on that, sell them the house, and the insurance on the what? House. So now you get paid on 3 things, not just what? One. Right? Their life insurance. People die every what?
Every day.
Every day. People retire every what? Every day. So with all these different things that we do, I can get paid every what? Every day. Right? Every second of the day. By helping people with some of these vehicles. So I want to get it right. I want to say, man, I make sure that I have the opportunity, and I have an opportunity at equity ownership and everything that we offer. And what I like, the company's 70% minorities. And I love that. Having a chance at ownership, and I love Patrick's vision and what he has for us. I look at this and say, PHP, our mission is saving America by bringing back free what? Enterprise and family. Who believes you should make as much money as you can?
Absolutely.
Right? As much. Who go to work and feel like they're underpaid? Like, man, all this work I'm doing, I should get paid more than this, right? But what I really love, Patrick, our CEO, our mission, as the co-owner myself, is that we have a mission that we believe that everybody should have the chance to make as much money as they can. And I remember this, anybody in here over 35, raise your hand if you're 35 like me, right? A few of them, everybody like, I'm 18 though. I'm 18 though. It's all right. Don't look at me like that, right? For real, sometimes I feel like I can still do what I used to do. Like I could give them 20 on a good day, right? Yeah. And it's funny.
On a good day. Yeah.
Right? When you get out, I never thought I'd get old. I remember being young and somebody my age guard me, because when you get older, you get my size, you start giving extra elbows to the young people and all that stuff, right? And I used to dog people and dunk on them and all that stuff when I was tall and slim. And I used to say, man, these old dudes lying about what they used to do. They just can't, I'm giving them the business, right? Like they just can't. And then Now I'm the guy on the basketball court. Man, back in the day, boy, I would have gave you the business. But every now and then, you have a flashback. I was playing basketball in adult basketball league. Like I'm the person that I have like 3 horrible games. And then one game, the old me, I get 20 out of nowhere. But I'm going to follow that up because I'm only with 3 what? Horrible games. I felt good. I had like 18 points. I got a steal. My size now.
You wasn't eyeballing it.
I said, I'm going up.
No, you
I'm going up. I'm going up. And my brother, them looking at me, my brother like younger than me.
They are.
And I take the ball up and I scream like I still got it. So when I caught the ball back, it hit the net. I don't even get to the rim, right? And the ref looked at me. He didn't know what to call. Traveling, running with the ball. He said, what you tell me? He said, that's something, right? And my brother then looked at me and said, bro, you may have got 2 inches off the ground, right? And that shows me, man, as you get older, I didn't want to, I hated to admit that because I'm very competitive, that I just didn't have it no more. Then it was time to hang up the basketball shorts. So I was like, man, right? But,
Or at least just shoot jumpers.
right? So at least just shoot jump. But I was like Shaq inside, but it doesn't work no more for me, right? I'm saying that because I remember when everything back in the day was what? Different.
Yeah.
Everything was different, right? I remember when a gallon of gas used to cost what? $1.12. I remember my grandfather got mad when it went up past 97 cents. He was choking. Oh my God! Right? Who mourned for them days now? Right? Now out here, you guys, it went up to $2.33, but in LA, that thing is up to like 3-something, getting up to $4 a gallon. Right? Average home prices. 101,000 went up to 220. Let me tell you this. You guys are lucky y'all live out here. Because if you live in LA and paying $220 for a house, you get shot by Big Pookie around the corner, right? Then you in the hood, right? Where you get that. Another thing, the average car prices back in the day in the 80s and 90s, if you had 10,000 cash, man, you walking out with like a BMW, down paying whatever you want. I remember those days. Who had a jury curl? Don't lie. Did y'all have them out here? We had jury curls in LA. If you had a jury curl,
No, I never got it.
You look like
you never got one? Oh, so it didn't come out here, huh? In
Yeah,
LA?
yeah,
it was here.
It was here.
All the videos, man, everybody. If you had a jury, believe it or not, if you see somebody with a
Patrick had
jury
one.
curl right now, you'll think that's crazy.
Yeah.
But back in the 80s, if you had a jury curl, some cross cords, a gold chain, and a pager going off every
The
second.
pager. Don't
Even
forget
if
the
you got your
pager.
friends calling you when that girl walked by, you was doing it. You was doing big, right? But that's how it was. But, you know,
green on the side.
nowadays the average car price is $33,000. To raise a child is $120,000. They're talking about from the time it's a baby to it turn 18. You'll be then paid $120,000. Then went up to $245,000. You know what's crazy about this? I sat down with a client and he had 24 kids. I thought he was playing.
Well, that's hard.
So I started laughing until I found out he was serious. Like, hey,
He was on your account. I've seen him.
yeah, I was like, man, no.
He was what?
He was on your Yama Benzat.
What's his name?
She's talking about Nate, but this
Yeah,
is
'cause
someone
Nate
else.
was on
he's
the
talking
divorce
about.
court.
Yeah, there's somebody.
Nate
Yeah.
got, Nate got
Yeah.
32.
I know 2 people that had 24, right?
20.
30.
College tuition was
32.
$30,000. Now it went up, but you know what's crazy? Your income barely went up. It's not matching the cost of living that is going up. And that's a major what? A major problem. We talk about this. 36% of workers have less than $1,000 in their savings, investments that will be used for retirement. I remember when I was sitting there, I was like, man, I wish I could get to $1,000 in my savings. 36%. Anybody ever had a car they drove on faith? Like, not now, right? Yeah, you know, like, man, the first thing I think about, I don't need that transmission to go out, because I know how much that's gonna cost to pay, right? But 36% of workers have less than $1,000. Average credit card debt, $16,000 per household. Why is that? Because what we don't understand is that from the time we get out of high school, we get in what? In debt.
Yeah.
Remember their first credit card? What they do? Send you $250. If you don't buy it, they raise it to what? $500. Then you buy it, or $750. You buy something, you say, I'm just gonna pay. I'm gonna pay it off before the month is over. What happened? You start looking at your check. Just got paid, started right, money in my pocket, feel alright. Well, you say I'm paying the minimum. I'm paying the minimum. You change up, right? It's not with paying the minimum, but it happens to us all the time. I always said, imagine if this happened to you all the time in your life, end like that.
And it normally does. For most people.
Just end with the struggle. What have your kids seen you do all your life if it ends like that? Huh? Struggle. Cause this is all they want. Seeing. It's time for us to change that what? Around. Turn back the clock, because let me tell you what, it's a copycat. Right? Your kids is more likely to do what you what? What you do. So it's time to leave a foundation and a legacy for the what? Children. I already talked to, we already know, Social Security, what happens if Social Security don't be around? A lot of people gonna be what? Man, it's gonna be what? Over 84,000 pension plans have been depleted. If you didn't get in while the getting was good, it's not gonna be there for you. What else did they do? What's the retirement age now? 72. You know what they said? And it's not knocking nobody that got a job. I'm happy you get to pay your bill. But what did they say? They said they raised the retirement age because people were living too long. So what is your job open? Think about it. We don't read between the lines. We just laugh at it. Oh man, I love my job. They raised the retirement age because they said people too long. Wait a minute, they said people live too long. What they want me to do at my job? They want you to aspire before you what?
Retire.
Retire. Who have children? Have you guys ever thought about this? If the retirement age is 72 for you, what is it going to be for your kids? It's not going to be none. So now, the way the system is set up for us to fail, not succeed. I see over in the book, drop out of college and become entrepreneurs. Why? Because stuff just like this. You look what happened, your kid graduate from high school, go to college, not guaranteed the job, but guaranteed the what? Debt. Then, if it's 72 for us, what's going to be for them? So you say you have a little kid, hey Brandy, how's it going? Hey, mama wants you to go to college so you can get a degree, but you have a 17% chance of working in that field, and guess what? You're going to work till you're 90. Does that sound sexy? Not to me, right? Your kid look at you like, what? But if we don't change, that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's look at some of the averages, salaries of top professionals, right? Professors make an average of $91,000, engineers 70, police officers 63. They put all the states together. Nurses 64, unless you're a nurse practitioner. The average sales manager 110,000. But you wouldn't even know it, because you know the way we're taught. Your kid come up to you right now and say, "I want to be a nurse." Yes, my kid want to be a nurse. Or you say, "Hey, my kid want to be a professor or an engineer." You're gonna love that. Hey, Dad, I want to be a sales manager. Like, what, man? What you gonna go talk to your brother and be something else, right? Because, but with PHP, do we bring sexiness back to the industry? That's what it's about. The average person in our field is 30, 33 years old. We bring the sexiness back. We have fun. We make it look good. We don't have the 59-year-old knocking at your door with the tie that goes to his belly button. We don't do that, right? So we make, we bring it back. We look at who needs our help, and it's about timing. There are 83 82 million what? Millennials aged 18 to 34. If you're age 18 to 34, I'm jealous. Anybody that age? Right? Age 18 to 34. Generation X, 46 million age 35 to 50. This is about who Generation X for me. All right, we deep in here, right? Baby boomers, we have baby boomers in here. 51. Look at that. But you know what's crazy? Generation X, what happened to us? Because there's 46 million of us, but 72 million baby boomers. Where's the rest of the people go?
He's busy having babies.
We just disappear, right? And then there's 40 million what? Seniors. There's 40 million seniors. They say the average age in our industry, the average age in the industry is a 59-year-old person in the industry, right? The average age in our company is 33 years old. You know why? You know what Patrick talked about? Because we got people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I have a person on my team, I call her 83. She's the youngest 83 I know, right? So I call her Miss 83, right? Because age don't mean anything. But let me tell you the difference. If the average age in our company is 33, the average age in other companies are 59, right? In the insurance industry. Who do they have coming behind them when they get ready to go? Nowhere. Nobody. They're not covering the generations behind it, right? So when you have the average age of 33-year-olds, your company is in good what? In good hands, right? So little things like that people don't take a look at, but everything in business has to do with what? Timing. You guys have to know when to get in and when to get what? Get out. Just like the market. What's the market projected to do? Go up or down? Hey, what goes up must come what? Down. Who is prepared financially to make sure that 2007, 2008 don't happen again? You have to be prepared for it. Huh? You have to be prepared for it. You have to be prepared for it. So Magic Johnson, he was with us at our event, and you'll see the next slide with Magic Johnson in it. But Magic Johnson said this. He said, it's not how much you make when the market is up. It's how much you don't lose when the market is what? Down. A lot of people talk about what they had before 2007, 2008. Because remember, back then, CDs was at 18%. Who remember that? Now, everything, CDs, everything was so high. Now, CDs went from 1% to 0.9%. Not even 1% of your money. You don't get, but guess where we talk to put our money? Right? And then we say, oh, let me see one of your financial advisors. If you go to a bank financial advisor, where they going to put you?
In the bank.
In one of their
Products.
Right? Because that's what we are what? Taught. Now, baby boomers was born between 1946 and 1964. They started coming home from the what? War. Ain't seen their wives in a long time. Said, forget them grits. Right? Like, it's time to make some babies. That's when the baby booming started, right? So somebody said, these people finna start making all these babies. They're going to need some baby what? Food. And that's when Gerber's baby food what? Came out. And you know what's crazy? They went to some investors with their idea. Some of them said what? It's not going to what?
Work.
It's not going to work. What do you think them investors are doing now that says it's not going to work? Gerber's worth billions of dollars, right? They what? How much money do the people that have that was with them from the beginning? Millions and millions of what? Multi-millionaires, right? What about the people that work at the stores distributing this? How much they make? $9, $10, $11 an hour. Why is that? Because they missed the what? Boom. The good thing about out here in Columbus, it just gets started. You're going to be part of the boom. You don't have to miss the boom. You're starting the boom. So Mattel Toy said, wait, we missed out on the what? Baby food. We're going to come out with the what? Toys. And then in the 50s, the kids that got older, construction started what? Booming. Because they had to build houses and kids, and houses and schools for the kids. Then my favorite car, the Mustang, right? Back in the 60s, Here come the Mustangs. They're getting older. The kids getting older. They need cars to drive. Then in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, was anything booming more than real estate? No. It was just what? Booming. Now, financial services is the next boom, and you want to make sure that you jump on it.
Bless you.
It's booming so bad, we've been hearing all the celebrities buying insurance companies. They know where the money is, right? Magic Johnson, Will Smith, Master P, all these people start getting involved with insurance companies. You know, back in the day in the 70s, there was 5,000 licensed agents and a population of 204 million. In the 70s, there was 500,000 licensed agents. Look now, 149,000 with a population of what? 300 and what? 16 million. So when you're talking about the right industry at the right time and people that is in need of our help and things like that, you guys, it's a lot. I'm gonna show you a couple of these more slides for you guys' time. Patrick Davis is our CEO and the founder of PHP. PHP was founded in 2009. From 2009 to 2019, we have been the fastest rising financial marketing organization in the world. Nobody has been doing it like us to go from 2 million to 200 million in a short period of time. Everybody's like, how are you guys doing it? Including this guy, who is this? Magic Johnson. After Magic Johnson, he came and he talked to us, and it was funny, before he joined the Lakers, 2 days before he became the president of basketball operations for the Lakers, he was at our event, and Patrick already knew he was going to take it, but he couldn't say nothing. So Patrick was like, I'm just letting everybody like the Lakers know they're going to be in good hands. And Patrick was like, no comment, because he didn't sign the contract yet. But when you, and not, 3 days ago, I think 3 or 5 days ago, Patrick just brought, Magic just brought an insurance company as well. And when you think about that, Oscar De La Hoya, right here, with Patrick and David, he said, I love you guys, you're doing this with 70% minorities. He said, I want to invest $10 million into PHP. Came out the pocket, invested $10 million. Let me ask you something. How smart is Oscar De La Hoya? He's a billionaire. What would make Oscar De La Hoya come out of his pocket? He didn't say, I'm going to try this with what? 100,000, 200,000. He said, I'm going to invest what? 10 million into PHP. Anybody know Coach John Calipari? Kentucky Roundcats, not too far down the street, a few hours away. With Patrick, Grant Cardone, Kevin Hart, everybody. They said, man, you guys are making it look real good. Some of the big investors, like we just told you, Oscar De La Hoya, Gabriel Bruner, Greg Shear, all billionaires. They said, we want to be a part of what you guys doing. That's the main thing, Pat, we were talking about. Having the companies. And this is very important to me. And I never want to be a captive agent. What a captive agent means. If I work for AIG, all I can sell you is what? AIG. That's why I always say never do business with a captive company. Because think about it. If you do business with a captive company, say for instance that Global Atlantic is better for you, right? But I work for AIG, I'm going to bring this up. No, because I need you to buy what? AIG. One thing I like about us, that we market for all these top companies, not just what? One. So you can truly, truly help the clients in every area of need. So this is very, very important when you're in the industry. That's how we've been able to be so successful at helping the churches all in Dayton, coming out, finna help a lot of churches out here in Columbus as well, in multiple cities. Just teaching financial literacy. It's very, very important what we do. You know, and one thing I like when I seen this, I was making $2,400 an hour as a security. I'm $2,400 an hour. I wish as a security guard, $2,400 a month as a security officer. And when I see how I can help two families save on an average of $250 a month, and I come in and I can make $1,200 per family, I was like, wait a minute. So you mean tell me I can have 2 families in one day and make more money than I've been making a whole week, a whole month on my job? That's what I came to do, you guys. When I first started, I came to make $2,400 without all the hassle. I had no idea that it was going to lead to, by the grace of God, to what have happened now in my financial career. But that's what I came for, you guys. And when you look at this, this is what I love. We look at George Palau. He's one of my mentors. When I first started with PHP, I was trained by George Palau, 30 years old, chairman, counsel, and PHP. He was a waiter at Red Lobster when he was brought into the business. My mentor, Jose and Marlene Gaetan, is crazy. He was in he was a bill collector, nobody like him, right? And she was in the mortgage industry. He got excited, joined PHP, gave a lot of that up. Some of these guys was here in 2009. You know what's crazy about that? In 2009, when PHP first started, they didn't have no carriers. Because companies was a little nervous, you know, brand new company, no carriers. So that means that they weren't making no what? No money, right? I did not know till recently how he had to sleep in his car and all this stuff with his wife, and she never wavered with him. She stuck with him to the hard times. Her brother was mad at him. I know what he's doing to the PHP crap. This is my son you with. You need to be doing something else with your life. Are you crazy? She got a Bentley now, Ferrari now, took her on a private jet to Vegas, say, babe, I love you for sticking by me through everything, just to go have her birthday party and fly back. Her brother that was talking all that smack about him, there we go right there. He said, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't know, right? So it just goes to show you how when you stick with something, what can happen in your life, you guys. I mean, it's just amazing of what God can do when you're determined. When you're determined, say, hey man, no matter what, you know, this is what I'm going to do. Let me go back one. I love their story right here. Matachinas Apollo, been with the company 3 years. Their first year, made $50,000. Their second year, $650,000. Third year, $1.5 million. And it's just crazy, you know, how people just stick with it and what can happen. This is Alejandro. I think back on this page, he was only like 20 years old, barely turning 20, 21 years when he first made 100,000 PHP. This is me with the booty face when I first made 50,000 with PHP. I was shaving wrong and messed up, and I had to cut it all out, right? And we have been everywhere. I remember when I was 37, I had only been on the airplane 2 times in my whole life. But from 37 to now, I've been all across the country. I was like Mr. T from the 18. They used to have to scare to get on airplanes. They used to almost have to knock me out to get me on there. I never forget when I went to Puerto Rico and we wanted to go to this hidden beach called Flamingo Beach. So I already had to almost die just getting on the airplane, you know, hyperventilating and all that. But to get to Flamingo Beach, you gotta hop on this little small airplane, this little like a little helicopter that spin like that, and they weigh you to make sure that you cool going on. I'm like, listen, y'all can go.
Right.
I'm gonna take the 4-hour boat because you can do a 4-hour boat ride over there,
Right.
or you can get there in 15 minutes on a little mini airplane. So like, come on, Don, man, we need to go together. I got on there. And I'm thinking like, where's all the power gonna come from? You know, how that little bitty thing gonna keep us in the air for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
I was so scared the captain tried to punk me. Come on, man, it's gonna be over. You gotta stay on here with your team, don't get off. And I was like, man, I took that ride over there. We got to the beach, white sand beach. Prettiest I ever seen that Flamingo Beach out there. Puerto Rico, really, really nice, but they couldn't get me to go back on my way back. I said, you know, I see y'all in 4 hours. I'm gonna take the boat, and I'm gonna take the boat back. But just saying this, you guys, and you know, out here in Spain, you got the 2 best soccer players going there. Don't know nothing about none of them, you know, but just score. You in Spain. Who cares, right? You out there having a great time, and Patrick McDavid flew his private jet in to come to Dayton, Ohio to train us. And you know what I like about PHP? There's no egos. Ego is the enemy. Like my teammates, some of those guys that I was just showing you, some of the leaders and stuff, they had their personal phone number. I'm no secretary to go through somebody. You know, they can talk right away and get the coaching and stuff that you need to be successful. So, you know, we had Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was with us. Who had fun with Kevin Hart in Vegas? Oh, man. Right? So when people talk about PHP, they just see who supports them. Everybody. We got Pat Riley that's going to be with us. We had Eric Thomas, Wayne Gretzky, and I'm so mad. I hate even bringing his name up. Not in a bad way, but he gave me an autographed putt, playoff putt, and I lost it.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, I don't know where I did with it. I could not find it, right? But Kevin Hart, he was with us and things like that. But you know what, guys, I would tell you this. Three things going to happen. Three things going to happen. Number one, you can go back to school, but what did I guarantee you?
Yes.
I got people 60
Debt.
years old come and tell me I'm going to go back to school to get a degree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back to school.
Get some more debt.
Get some more what? Debt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, it's time to figure out. Life is short. You got to figure out what you're going to do, and you got to figure out how to make some money.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's frustrating being broke. Who ever been broke, huh? It's frustrating. Whoever had money then got broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you like, I would have never did what I
Amen.
did at first if I would have known it was going to run out, right? Man, Will Smith got, what's his name? 50 Cent. He got a song, Everybody Mad When They Paper Don't Stack, right?
That's right.
That's a true song.
It sure is.
You mad when your paper not stacking right. Right? You look at bills, and I used to hate when bill collectors call me. I mean, it ain't gonna change nothing. You still gonna have to wait. Like, you know, we need our money. I need some money too. Then they start trying to use regular numbers now. They trick you up.
Yeah.
They'll just say, I'm from such and such. Hey, may I speak to Don? Or, may I speak to such and such? You're like, oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, this is such and such. Like, you ain't gonna hang up. Right? But, man, who would want to live that lifestyle for the rest of their life? I said, after all you've been through, after all we've been through our life, I want to see the other side. I want to know what it's like to go in a brand new car, drop money on the table, open up a briefcase, get in my car and just be able to what? Drive off. Oh my God. And then I got my jack, you know what I feel? I said, I'm finna do what I seen on TV, right? I don't think I'll never be able to do it. I never forgot that, man. It was the best feeling in the world. I go in there, and I said, I'm going to look at any kind of way. Because I went through the thing. I went with just some sweats on, baseball cap, t-shirt. Hi, may I help you, sir? Like, yeah, I'm just looking at these cars like everybody else, man. Go somewhere. Right? Let me look. Hi, may I help you, sir? These are some very expensive cars. I may help you, sir. Like, yes, I am just looking. So then he leaves. And I see the other guy, like, well, being more nice. So he come over, and then I tell him I want this car. And I want to pay cash for this car. Then I go back to the other dude that's being mean to me. And say, how much commission you would have got? Had you sold me that, had you sold me that car? You know what's crazy? You're already going through enough when you broke. So a lot of people throw more stuff on you, throw extra stuff on you when you don't have nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I said, I do not want to die without seeing the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I love what T.D. Jakes said. I will rather fail trying to live my goals and dreams than die helping someone else live theirs.
Hmm.
You know, and that is very, very important, guys. You either going to live your goals and dreams or do the things you love to do or help that person that you work for live theirs.
Mm-hmm.
They said, now what did you focus on? I already knew I was going through. I didn't focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying, focus on your mission, not your condition.
Mm.
If you don't accomplish your mission, you will never change your condition. So that's what I focused on. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to turn it back in the hands of Lady, and she's going to let you know what you have to do to get started. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, thank you so much, Donald, for that presentation. Really, I was excited to hear what he has to say. He's definitely been able to help us grow really huge. So is there anybody in this room that have questions or really thinking about getting started with the company? If that's you, just raise your hand and we can get any questions answered and go from there. Okay, and if anybody in this room, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I wanna know what, that 250,000 that he made, like what that looked like. Like, I kinda wanna hear that process.
Building blocks of.
Yeah, I wanna, yeah,
Okay.
Check how he was able to obtain that?
yeah, like,
Okay.
Well, I thought, when I first started financial services, I didn't know if I wanted to get involved or not, because I have an eye condition called keratoconus in my left eye. And I was like, well, you know, how I'm gonna pass this test, how I'm going to do these different things like that, right? And then I started talking to people that was in the industry. And not just with PHP, I'm talking just period, that I knew that was in financial services or life insurance agent. And then I realized not everybody that has insurance license was making money. Now remember I told you I didn't want to die broke, so I wanted to make sure like, okay, what could I do to guarantee me success? See, I thought about it. Anybody with a license, anybody have an insurance license, doesn't guarantee me I'll make money. I said, because you need people to make money. So I said, wait a minute. I don't have to be the person that write up the business to make money. But I never seen somebody that can build an empire broke. So what I did when I first started, I had a real good closer. Someone that knew how to close the business and all that, right? So all I did was bring the people. She was like I was like Magic, the point guard. And she was like Kareem, the one that dunk in and do everything like that. So what I did, first of all, I wanted to see was this true. Do we really have the best products and all that? So at my house, I had like all my family and friends come over, you know, introduction to the business. So my mentor started looking over their policies and all that stuff and started giving them better deals. So I said, okay, I know it worked now because I see it for my what? Self, how my mom, my aunties, everybody started getting better products than what they already have. And then some of my friends said, well, I want to be a part of it. I want to do what Don is doing. So in that first 2 weeks, I had like 10 families help with insurance policy, 5 people joined. I said, I'll do this one more time, right? So 2 weeks I threw another one. Then I got my license, so the 5 people that joined with me, they was inviting what? Other people. So at this time, they invited other people, then 10 people joined that time. So now I have a team of 15 that my mentor was training, helping them get licensed, teaching them the system, and all I was doing was just bringing them in. I made $250,000 my first 6 months in financial services without ever writing a piece of business. None. I didn't write anything, right? I just brought people in. They was well trained. They write business. They helping families. And because I brought them in, I got an override by just bringing them in. So next thing you know, I never forget, I was watching a couple of years back. I was watching the Cleveland Cavaliers. When did they beat Golden State? The year they won. It was in 2016? 16. They won. I had 2 appointments, and we get paid really good on annuities. People have 401k plans that you roll over. And at that time, the people was younger, so I got 8.5% on what they rolled over. So George knew when to help the family for me, and then there was another family that needed to be helped. It was a $400,000 annuity done here, another one done there. My split, I'm watching the game at home. I made $37,000 just watching TV. But I was a builder. At that time, I just brought people. I said, you know what? I'm not going to use my vision as a reason to fail in life. My mom used to try to give me those handicap placards. I refused to take it because I didn't want to sit in there and telling myself, you know, I'm going to be handicapped by this. But the secret in any business, what I found out, if you help enough people get to where they want to go, you automatically is going to get to where you want to go. So I just started helping everybody. And once I started helping everybody and helping them and was showing them what I was able to do, then I didn't have no problems. Like, I don't ever have to write another piece of business to make money. You know, and because I set myself up like that, I said, you know what, I want to build empires. My goal is to open up 14 more offices within the next 5 years and be able to say, you know what, Don, you can kick back now. Because two things, you can build your business within the next 3 to 5 years, or you can work for somebody else, building theirs for the next 40 years. And I made the decision that whatever pain, whatever sacrifice, whatever I gotta go through, that I'm going to do it for the next 3 to 5 years to leave a legacy for me and for my daughter. And I'm a person like, I wasn't really concerned about when I pass that much, I won't make sure my daughter's straight, but I want to enjoy my life while I'm alive. You know, forget all that. You know, half my life is gone, so I'm like, hey, the next chapters of my life, I want to be able to bear the fruits of my what? Labor. And what I really, really love, you guys, whatever you do, if you love what you do, you'll be good with what you do. If you don't love what you do, but you just have to do it to get by, then it becomes a job. Right? So I really, really love helping people. I love helping families. I love doing the seminars with the churches and all these kind of stuff. Because think about this. So you go in, you do a seminar with the church, right? We help you get licensed, things like that. We do a business seminar with the church, stand it up. After we do the seminar, it'd be like 50, 60, 70 people needing insurance, 60, 70 people needing student loan forgiveness, needing this, needing that. I let my whole team, hey, you guys go help. Because you trained up and know how to do it. You help them with that, you're getting what? Paid. My goal is to get everybody in the team paid, so as soon as you get licensed, I try to get you paid right away. Because there's no good story if Don just making money, or if this person just making money. You want your whole team being what?